Welcome back to Clean with Kate, and it's Wednesday evening and Molly and Sophie and I are in the old kitchen. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and I thought you might like to join me for a little bit of evening cleaning motivation. My house is a bit of a mess. I've been having a little bit of time off cleaning. I've been concentrating on other things and just focusing a little bit on self-care. Anyway, the house is a bit of a mess, so I thought we might like to get on and do some housework together. Anyway, I'm going to start by putting my phone harness on and writing a to-do list. So what do I want to get done first? I want to do a vacuum, but I might do that last. What else? I want to mop my floors. Golly, it's quite a lot to do. In fact, I think I want to do a mini weekly home blessing. What else do I want to do? I want to show you my Christmas tree. My Christmas tree is up, so I'm going to do a bit of Christmas decorating because I'm trying to do a little bit each day. Finally did actually get around to putting a tree up, even though I'd sort of decided I wasn't going to bother, but I have. I want to put things away, so I'm going to do a bit of a pick up and put away. Pooper for short. What else do I want to do? I want to wipe down my work surfaces. So I'm going to wipe surfaces. I might tackle hot spots as well. That's quite a lot, isn't it? It's a bit of a mixture of a weekly home blessing and a few other bits and bobs. But you know what? I want to vacuum the hall as well. Because actually we've put the tree up and it's made a bit of a mess. So I'm going to vacuum hard floors. Golly, what should we start with? There's quite a lot on that list, isn't there? And I might save the Christmas decorating as a treat at the end. Anyway, let's get going. Let's set a timer. Because I'm going to be moving, I'm going to set my timer on my watch. And I'm just going to start, I think, with putting a few things away. Is that a clean cup or a dirty cup? I can't actually tell. Which is a bit bizarre. I think we did use it, so it probably needs to go in the dishwasher. Right, I need to tidy up the coffee area as well. So let's pop that in soak. Have I pressed record? Yes, I have. Good. You might have wondered where I've been. I've been a bit absent the last few days. What have I been doing? I don't honestly know. I've just been taking things a bit easier because I was starting to feel really tired. I often find that in December I get really, really tired. And it was usually a sign to me when I start to feel a bit frazzled. Oh golly, Mike's washed that, but he hasn't done a great job. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it in soak in the utility room. Because that will usually get it clean. Okay, I've got some cloths in here soaking. And I've got a horrible mucky sink. But I'm going to ignore that for now. This is a very old sink and it did soak something in it the other day and I need to come in and scrub it. I'm not sure that is going to come off. Just give it a quick scrub. I'm going to soak my pan in here. See if it'll come off all the stuff. I don't know what we fried in there. Oh, scrambled eggs. We made scrambled eggs for breakfast with it. It hasn't come very clean. I filled the sink with hot soapy water. I've remembered to switch it off. The water, that is. So, what shall I do next? I'm going to just dry this and push it away. And then I'm probably going to wipe down the coffee area, actually. Or shall I save that? Oh, no, that counts as wiping down my surfaces. So that is a bit of a start. That's just cooling. I'm going to put the salt away. Put that away. I've got my work surface cleaner handy, ready to clean. Put that avocado away, that can be eaten tomorrow. Okay, I've got a couple of little Christmas decorations and one of the dog's Christmas jumpers. Hello girls, what are you up to? They're playing with their toy. Golly, I've got a lot going on here. There's things everywhere. I need to decide where I'm going to keep these dog Christmas jumpers. Let me have a think, and I do need to put some lights on, I think. Let's put some lights on so you can see what I'm doing. You'll see what I mean when I say it's a bit of a mess. I finally got around to bringing my, I'm going to put them in here, I think. Where shall I put them? I'll put them in there with the hats because they're clean because I washed them. Excuse me. Excuse me. I finally got round to bringing my, what's the word I'm looking for? Cushions in out the summer house recently. But, and I brought some books in at the summer house. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit, aren't I? Right, so I need to put these little these are 2 little homemade Christmas decorations that that I actually purchased in a charity shop, but I just thought they were really cute. I tend to buy most of my Christmas decorations in charity shops, so I've got quite a big, I bought them over the years, I've got quite a big selection of them that I've bought. Let's just tidy up in here. This bit should be in the middle. I do need to wipe this table down. I need to bring some hot plates in here actually. We never seem to have enough hot plates. That's Mike's hoodie. I think he's probably going to want to, he's in the process of building some new compost heaps for me. And he's probably going to want to use that. So I'll leave it hanging out for him. I'll put my winter coat over here. Right, okay. What else? I've got a box of Christmas cards out. What else needs putting away? Just focus on putting things away, Kate. Put those scissors away. I've got my cushions out the summer house dry, just airing really. They were a little on the damp side. I've just remembered I've got a load of washing to unload. Do you know what? There isn't that much to pick up and put away, so I'm going to unload the washing machine. I'm going to have to add that to my list, but if I forget that, that's going to become an emergency. So while I'm in here, I'm going to get this washing machine unloaded. And then that's one less thing to do later on this evening or tomorrow. Right, have I got enough room on this area to get it on? I've got a couple of little colour catchers there so they can go in my pocket. I washed wool jumpers today. And I have a couple of blankets in the summer house. And I got all I pretty much bought everything in out the summer house now. And the blankets haven't gone through a wool wash. Just because they were, in case they soaked, I didn't want them smelling musty. So I'm going to get them nice and dry, and then I'm going to keep them in the house over winter. And then in spring, they'll go back out to the summer house. So I've been laundering some polar necks this week. Just got these out of storage. I've kind of gone into darker colours this week. I feel that December is definitely the month of wearing red. So I've got my red jumpers out of storage. And I've actually got a red skirt on today. I don't know if you can see. Oh, and I've got black sparkly tights on. So I've gone full on Christmas. I've even got my Christmas pyjamas or my Christmas leggings out. These ones with the reindeers on. So I'm going full on. I decided that because I wasn't feeling very Christmassy, I should start dressing Christmassy, and then maybe the feeling will follow. And do you know it has? Thank goodness. It's kind of that fake it till you make it. So I thought if I start dressing in a Christmas sort of spirit, so I'll be wearing red jumpers. I'll say I've got my red Christmas. This is actually my Christmas Day skirt on, but it's having a trial run. I thought, why save it? I don't need to save it for Christmas Day. And my Christmas pyjamas can come out. So I've been wearing my Christmas pyjamas. And I've got a couple of lovely Christmas scarves that I've had forever. They've come out of the attic and I'm wearing them. And it does help. It does help to get you feeling more Christmassy. What's going on down here? Sorry, I'm not going to mention that word again. I've got a bit mad, haven't I? I've gone into overdrive. But that's Mike's jumper, that one. We're both in the polar neck jumper season at the moment. They're nice and cosy. All right, what else is in here? More jumpers. I got these dark grey polar necks out of my storage cupboard, or out of my storage boxes, because they go really well with my red skirt. So I've got a grey polar neck on today, and I've also found a really nice dark black skirt, which I think will go really well with my red jumper. I don't tend to wear black very much or dark grey, except in December and sometimes in January. It's one of those sort of really, for me, full-on winter colours. Right, and red to me says Christmas. So hence the red jumpers have come out. Right, I'm going to pop this over here. Right. Oh, I need one of these actually. Let's get one out. Woo! Sorry, Sophie. Just stood on the dog. Not good. Let's pop this on. You are a little bit in the way there, Sophie. It'll be easier if you moved for me. Right, let's hang up the rest of the laundry. God, I really must get to that vacuuming next, I think. What else was on my list? Anyway, how are you getting on? I'm sorry I've been so absent. I've just needed to rest this week. I've just felt quite sort of exhausted and burnt out. So I've done the bare minimum. I've taken loads of things off my schedule this week. And one of them was I've done a lot less housework. I've just done a morning routine, an evening routine, a bit of laundry. And that's about it, really. I haven't done a lot else. And I've started to sort of think about Christmas. I know I'm quite late off the mark this year. But our Christmas is fairly simple anyway. Oh, that plant's looking a bit stressed. I've just spotted one of my pot plants. Looks very dry. I think it might need some love. Anyway, at the moment we are in the process in the garden of emptying the compost heaps, and then we're rebuilding our compost heaps. And the compost getting spread on the garden. So the garden's actually looking really nice at the moment. But Mike needs to build me some new compost heaps, so I think that's what he's doing tomorrow. All right, okay, my time is going, but I'm just going to give myself enough time to get this washing put on the areas. I don't want to leave that task undone. Might have to get another sock area out. So how are you feeling about it all? Do you feel on top of things? Or do you find that you need to slow down a bit in December? Because if you follow the flylady cleaning system, you'll know that the habit of the month for December is actually self-care. Well, I think it's very timely, really, for most of us. And I do follow the sort of recommendations, so I am focusing this month on self-care. Thank goodness. Right, that's it, I think. Let's leave that now. I've done it. Yay, go me. Go me moments. Probably I need to vacuum in here as well. And actually, this can come back to the other room. That can come with me, the little colour catcher. Are you coming with me, Sophie? Oh, no, Sophie wants to go across to the other barn, don't you? Oh, Sophie. I think Mike's gone over to the other barn. Oh, golly, my plants are so dry. I'm going to have to do an emergency plant care, I think. Talk about a sidetrack, Kate. Sometimes when you see something that needs doing urgently, you just got to do it, though. And those plants look like they need urgent attention. And the one in here looks pretty urgent, actually. Anyway, let me just do this one, because this one looks really like it's going to lose all its leaves. I think it is dropping its leaves. The problem is, in this room now, because we've got the underfloor heating on, and we've got the big log burner lit, and we've got the Arga on, it's just too hot for the plants. And they are struggling. Even the orchids, I think, are finding it a bit on the hot side. So I'm going to use the rest of the 5 minutes up just to do some plant care. Because these ones are really close to the big log burner, which does actually appear to have gone out. The only plant that seems to really like it is this one, which absolutely loves this. Right. I'm just going to give a little bit more plant watering. How many minutes? I've got 2.5 minutes, so I'm going to water my plants for 2.5 minutes. Sometimes needs must. I'm having a very sidetracked 5 minutes. In fact, I've been sidetracked since I came in here, haven't I? Okay, that needs refilling with dog treats. This is the plant that I'm concerned about. I think it might be overly wet, actually. No, it's not water sat in the bottom. But it's not dry, but it's not happy, is it? It really is not happy. I just wonder if it needs to tidy up. Might just need to bring a pair of thingies in and prune that one, because it's not happy at all. I'm just going to leave it there for now so I don't forget about it while I water the others. Whoops. I'm hoping this amaryllis, thank you for reminding me of the name, everybody, is going to come back into flower for me. It'd be so lovely if I could get my amaryllis into flower for Christmas. It's probably pushing it a bit now, but you never know, do you? I'm going to check this one as well on the top. It's not looking very happy either. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong at the moment. They're just not happy. It might just be too hot in here for them. They're all going crispy on their leaves. What does that mean? Come on, plant experts, let me know. Is it just too hot in here for them? I might have to lower the underfloor heating a bit. Oh, that one's looking better. That one's a bit on the dry side. Let's give that some water. Oh, golly. That one's getting very big. Right, what else have I got in here? More orchids. Give them some water. Just have a think what I need to get to. That one. Whoops, dripped my water on my things. That one, I think. Right, that's not looking too healthy, is it? Okay, I think I could probably put this away now. I've pretty much watered all the plants. Good, I'll leave the washing machine open to air. Right, next, I think we're gonna put these away and we're gonna vacuum. Put these over here. These pens where I can find them in the morning. Right. Oh, would you like to come and see the Christmas tree? And then we might do a bit of Christmas tea decorating, or do you think we should do the vacuuming first? What do you think? This basket could go through to the hall, actually. Or should we wipe the work surfaces next? But you know what? My big frog is those blooming floors that need vacuuming. They're one of those tasks I just never seem to want to do. Right. I could do with a drink of water as well. I should write that on my list. Right, let's have a look at the list. So laundry reboot, I've done that. So I'm going to give myself a tick. What else have I done? I've done my pick up and put away, and I watered houseplants. Even though none of those things were on the list. This is a to-done list. But you know what? My to-do list, I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to take this through. We'll get a little peek at the Christmas tree. So, Mike brought the Christmas tree down from the attic. He brought it down at the beginning of the week. Without me asking him, I'm just going to draw the curtains. Oh, I mustn't forget those are there. And it sat in the lounge for a couple of days and he didn't do anything with it. So I said to him today, I think we should donate the Christmas tree to the charity shop because neither of us seems to want to put it up. And hey presto, Mike put the tree, he doesn't want to donate the Christmas tree, he put the Christmas tree up. So far it's got lights on. It's going to stay in this position next to the stairs because the lights reflect really nicely in the mirror, and then they also reflect in the window when the curtains aren't drawn. And then I'm going to decorate it gradually. So I've got a basket of red baubles. I'm going to fill another couple of baskets with baubles. So I've got different coloured ones. I might just go with red and burgundy, or I might go with red and gold. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, that's a little peek. So we might do we've been a bit more Christmassy up. But now I'm going to vacuum after that little diversion. But first, I'm going to drink my water. Back to the chores. So I've still got 3 minutes left on the timer. I wonder if I can find somewhere else to locate that basket, because it's a bit in the way there. Although I think sometimes Ted does sleep in it. Let's pop it out there for now while I'm vacuuming, because it's definitely in the way. Oh, golly, do you know, I took some donations to the charity shop and I've just spotted, I've got one in there that I need to donate and I've completely forgotten to take it. I had a bit of a good clear out in some of my coats, some coats that are just too big for me. I've decided to let them go. And what else did I let go? Mike let go of 3 shirts and a pair of trousers, and I let go of a jumper that's far too big for me. So it felt very cathartic, actually. And they were all in really good condition, so hopefully the charity shop will be able to sell them. So they were just causing me stress in the cupboards. They were taking up space that we didn't have, and now they've gone. Hopefully to raise some money for a local charity. But I've been thinking about it for ages and feeling bad for not wearing them, but then realising every time I put them on, they were just too big. I didn't feel good about myself in them. And then I thought, I could sell them, but then I just never got around to it. So in the end, I think I decided just to let them go. And that is such, I feel so much better. That decision is made. I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm going to do that with some of the clothes. So I've got quite a lot of clothes that don't fit me. Let's just vacuum. We've had a bit of a change around here. My floral display is just about on its it was finished. So they're just flames that I picked out of the garden. So I've replaced them with a Christmas candle display. Unless I get some more flowers. I might take some more flowers out of the garden. But that will do for now. It just makes it a little bit more Christmassy. Oh golly, I said the word again. I'm so sorry. It's like one of those drinking games, isn't it? It's very difficult to avoid that word at this time of year. Right, let's go into the kitchen next, or should we go into the hall? No, I think I'll go to the hall actually, because it's on the same level as this. Golly, I tell you, the zone that I'm concentrating on this week is zone 2, because I follow the flylady cleaning system, and zone 2 is the kitchen. So I'm focusing this week on deep cleaning my kitchen, but you know what I really want to do? I've realised I really want to sort out my old utility room. I want to give it a bit of love because it's a mess. Right, golly, there's the timer again, but I'm going to have to give myself more time in here. Let's just reset the timer. This is not a 5-minute job, and I only had 3 minutes, didn't I? So this is definitely a 10-minute job. I should have got a dustpan and brush actually, and brushed up the gravel first and the leaves. That would have been much easier, Kate. Oh well. Done is better than perfect. Oh, this is where I always forget. I get down on my knees and then I'm like, really, Kate? You should have got your kneeler out. I find the garden kneeler is quite useful for doing this. Right. I've got too many pairs of shoes out as well, so I really need to rationalise the shoes this week. I should have done it last week, but I think I got more out. Oh. We're at that time of year where the wellies are multiplying again. We've had visitors and they wore wellies, and I now need to put the wellies away. Right, come on. Oh. I think this has sucked the leaf up. It sounds like it, doesn't it? It's sounding a bit bit depowered. You'll be glad to see I've got my nice new trainers on. I'm trying to get out of the habit of wearing the scuffy old ones all the time, except when I'm doing messy jobs. I'm wearing the nice new ones. You might wonder, if you're new to my channel, you might wonder what's she on about. But part of one of the tenets of one of the sort of rules, as it were, of the flylady system is that you wear lace-up shoes in the house. So you have a pair of trainers, either an old pair of trainers or just a pair of comfortable trainers that you only wear to do housework in, and you don't wear them outside. They're just your house trainers. And these, I have a couple of pairs that I do that with. I have a scruffy pair that I use when I'm doing messy jobs like mopping. And then I have my nice ones. But my scruffy ones are getting very scruffy now. They've got holes in. They're a bit embarrassing. Oh, golly, I really didn't feel like doing this tonight. But once you get going, it's amazing how the motivation will flow. I wasn't sure how much I'd get done. But I do want to vacuum the big barn, but you know what? It's not going to stretch. So I just need to go back now and go back to the messy kitchen. The big barn will have to wait for a bit longer. I need to move the where I'm plugged in. I don't know if I've gone into this corner, have I? I can't actually remember. This dark corner. I don't think I have. There's stuff on the floor. I'm going to go into my very, very messy utility room, which does not spark joy in me, this room. Which is why I need to give it some love. It's very neglected. I'm going to start by giving it a really quick vacuum. Better than no vacuum. There we go, that's done. Didn't have to spend long in there. So this week, Wednesday is anti-procrastination day, and I've been procrastinating on quite a few things this week. I've been procrastinating on this vacuuming. I've been procrastinating on my weekly home blessing. I just want to get under there. Since we're in this zone this week, I want to get in there. There's always stuff under there. I know there is. What else have I been procrastinating on? We were procrastinating on the Christmas tree. And then I had the brilliant idea while Mike was out today that we should get rid of the Christmas tree. And then Mike wasn't keen on that idea because he felt it was a perfectly good Christmas tree. And he was then I said, well, let's put it up and then we'll make a decision on it. We'll have a look at it and decide, do we want to keep this Christmas tree, which we have had for probably 20 plus years. It could be 30 years. It is an old Christmas tree. It's very heavy. It is actually quite a good quality Christmas tree, but it's so heavy is the problem. So bringing it down from the attic is a two-man job. So we set it up, and then once it was set up, we thought, actually, it's quite a nice Christmas tree. The worst bit is bringing it downstairs and setting it up. The decorating it bit isn't actually that difficult. Right, my timer is going, but I'm going to have to give myself a bit more time. Golly, you're not supposed to do this, are you? I want to finish the job. Now I've started, I've got motivated, I want to finish it. That dog bed probably needs a wash as well. I do need to put some dog laundry on tomorrow. I could put it on tonight, actually. That would be quite a good idea. And by the time I've come through to go to bed, it will have run and I can put it on the air overnight. Oh no, I'm being very naughty. Vacuuming the top of my cupboard. But you know, it's covered in breadcrumbs. And they get down these grooves. And sometimes vacuuming is the best way to get them out. I got myself a few more Purdy and Fig bottles. If you've watched some of my early videos, you'll see I bought myself some Purdy and Fig. Yes, I fell for the marketing. But I found it frustrating that it only came with one bottle. So I actually went on eBay and I found somebody selling quite a lot of Purdy and Fig, actually. I wonder if it's actually stuff that's been returned. I don't know. I mean, it seems strange that somebody would have so much of it. And I bought some spare bottles, which means I can have more than one fragrance on the go at once, which is quite exciting. And I'm going to have a go at making some of my own fragrances. Right, do you know what? I think I'm nearly done. Last thing I'm going to do on the vacuuming is in here. And then I'm going to take the vacuum cleaner and put it into the hallway. And I can just do a really, really speedy vacuum around the Christmas tree. Right. I don't want to I don't think the cable will stretch that far. Golly, that is hard work. How long have we been going for? Golly, half an hour. And I need another drink of water. I haven't done everything on my list either. This is turning into a mammoth cleaning session. I should have made it into 3 short videos. I'm so sorry. This is a huge video. I'm just going to pause while I drink my water.